Thanks, Lindsay. Johnny Evans here with us as well. Congratulations, guys. How much of a relief was it to get the win tonight?
Well, it was massive, and I think we've had a tough couple of games, but I think we showed good spirit tonight. We know this is a difficult place to come. I know they haven't had a great start themselves, but they played some good football, and we had to be at our best. Really pressing them. I thought we did that great. Obviously, Bruno's taking his goal really well.
It wasn't just Bruno that was involved in the goal, though, Bruno. What about the pass from this man?
Oh, it was a great pass, obviously. I know he has a great qualities playing the ball in behind with both foot, so I knew he could give this pass, so I was waiting for him. We knew they give some space, but it was tough to get in behind them because the line is well worked from them. So it was a great ball, great finish. We're really happy for the win.
How pleased are you with the clean sheet as well, particularly after the amount of goals that you've been conceding lately?
Yeah, it's important, and you want to be successful, you want to win games. You got to earn clean sheets, and I was just pleased tonight. Obviously, I wasn't able to finish the match, but it's just as good seeing Andre catch that one at the end, and the relief when the final whistle went.
What will a win like this do for the team now? Is it just what you needed to quiet some of the noise?
Obviously, we knew that was tough, the momentum, but we knew that we could come from this. The team has great players, has a great spirit, and I think we've been a little bit unlucky, but obviously the performance wasn't the best. Today we show great spirit, I think great performance. We sacrifice a lot because Burnley play great football, they have great qualities. I think the points they have doesn't show the quality they have, honestly, because they play great football. It's really tough to play against them, they're well worked. So it's not just an easy win here. You know how he's playing against Burnley every time here. It's really tough. So we are really happy for the points, and hopefully we'll give now the stride for the rest.
For you as well, Johnny, personally, did you prove that you can still do it out there for one of the biggest teams in the world?
Yeah, obviously, when you get this age, you sort of think, I'll be winding down a bit, but it was a great moment for me personally, and to be back here and obviously in front of these fans, it's a dream come true, and couldn't have gone any better.
Guys, thank you very much, Bruno. You're the man of the match. Congratulations.
I've got to give you a backhand side.
No, it's yours.
Thanks, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Manchester United getting the win they needed. Johnny Evans has come back out to join us. We really appreciate you coming out to talk to us, Johnny. Your first start for Man United since March 2015. How much did you enjoy that?
Years ago.
I loved every minute of it, and before the game I was just sometimes you get a feeling, I just felt like I couldn't wait, and you just get pure excitement, and coming up today on the bus I was just so buzzing, and obviously nighttime games are always a bit longer, but to come back here, I think that was my 200th game for Man United. I never thought I'd ever play 200, but it was an absolute honour, and like I say, one of the best nights of my life, that, just coming back and playing for this club again.
What was it like when you got that call, Johnny? I mean, I know you was training at the club, and then you get that call to say, listen, actually, we want to make it permanent now. And what's that feeling like for someone like you who maybe thought that dream or that opportunity might have been gone?
You don't even... I mean, you could say, like, I probably did dream about it a few times, but, I wasn't consciously thinking about it. I never thought, that, what it's like when you get this certain age, you're thinking, you're probably, like, winding down your career, and the opportunity came up, and I was a bit, you start to think, I was a bit apprehensive in a way, but I thought, there's no other option for me. I've got to come here, take it, and see where it takes me, and just try and, get back in, be as professional as I can, and hopefully the body sees me through.
They've conceded 14 goals all competitions this season. What have you been thinking when you've been watching and thinking how much you could really help if you were to get that start?
Look, the club's got quality players, quality defenders, so I'm not sitting there thinking, I can do this, I can do that. And I think for me in the time I've been here, it's just been observing and seeing how they play. It's a little bit different than how I've been playing at my previous club, so I'm trying to adapt to that, and it's probably taking me a little bit of time to sort of work certain things out, but I felt like tonight I was able to sort of slot in well and try and add my big experience and value to the defence.
Where's your mentality kind of when you signed? Did you think you could be a regular starter? And obviously, the way things have gone tonight, do you feel like you can push for a starting place?
No, I didn't. I wasn't thinking at all. I think the role that was made out to me that I could come in as cover. So that's been my mindset. And obviously, there's been a few injuries. With Martinez and Harry are both injured at the minute, and Rafa's just coming back from a bit of time out. So I had to fill the gap. And I suppose for me, it was just about trying to be ready. And I think a big part of that is being mentally ready. So.
I think we're going to look at your night tonight. I think we thought you got off to a wonderful start with a goal. Obviously disallowed.
Yeah, that would have been an even better night if you'd got the goal along with the assist.
It was harsh, really, because you did nothing wrong. It was an offside from Hoyland.
Hoyland's offside.
Is it Hoyland's offside? Yeah.
He's just in front of the goalkeeper.
Any complaints there, Johnny?
No, I haven't seen it back, apart from that's the first time. But at the time, I thought if it was going to be disallowed, it was going to be because he was blocking the keeper. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was. He blocked the goalkeeper.
But
and then this pass. Let's talk. I've seen you do this countless times in training, in games and stuff. Was this something you teed up with Bruno, seeing the runs he makes like this?
No, I think we were finding it hard to break him down, and I thought we were getting a bit of time. 5 yards in their half. So I thought just maybe try and stretch them a bit. And we made a little bit of eye contact just before I got the ball. I thought, well, I've got to hit it. When you make that eye contact from that distance, you think, it's worth a shot. And as soon as it's left foot, I thought it was a good ball because it was straight over the defender.
It's good at that age you still can see that far. And get
The last time you got a Premier League assist for Manchester United, Rio was playing in the team. You've still got it. Unfortunately, he hasn't.
Wow.
It was a long time ago, like you said.
Do you know what, Johnny? There's a lot of negativity before the game, though. How did you block all that out? Like you said, you were so excited to play. Do you just block all that out and just go out and play?
I think so. I think the more experienced you get, become a lot more sure of yourself, and you get to a certain point where you feel like the only thing you've got to prove really is to yourself, and can you challenge yourself and. It's been this club. If you're not winning games, you're going to be you're under fire, and it's all part and parcel of being at this club. And I think I'm grateful that I've been in that position before, just sort of to experience that. And some of these guys are going through it as young players, and I've experienced that myself. So hopefully I can come in and add a bit of calmness and just do my thing, really.
Johnny, how different is it now? I mean, you're one of not many players, if any, who've been able to go away and come back. And you played in an era before. What are the big differences that you've seen since coming back here now?
The quality on. I'm not going to say the quality because people like yourself and that are unbelievable ball players. But I think the tactical side of playing out from the back has definitely changed. And even since I've come back in the last month or so, I'm having to sort of adjust and try and pick up and certain things, more information, and just the way that they want to play out. Sometimes Erik Ten Hag wants his pass the fullback and you're running forward as a centre back, and that's quite a.
That was illegal in our days.
You weren't allowed to do that. I can remember being told off in training for that. So that's the first time I'm having to do it. And I'm 35, but I'm enjoying that sort of feeling of learning something new. And I think when you're always learning, I think that's something that gets you motivated.
You've got 6 of the next 7 games to come at Old Trafford now as well. What can that win do? Is there an opportunity now to really kick on with that home run?
I think I think we thought tonight if we win, it can hopefully kickstart something for us. And it's not always guaranteed in football, but hopefully tonight can give us a little bit of confidence, and we can you win the next game, you can then gain a bit of momentum before the next international break.
Congratulations on the performance and the win tonight, Johnny, and thanks for coming out to chat to us. Cheers.
Thank
you.
Cheers, mate. Take care of yourself.
Johnny Evans there with the assist for Bruno Fernandes. Let's hear what the manager made of that performance. Erik Ten Hag is with Jules Breach.
Erik, congratulations. What was the key to the win tonight?
I think the team spirit was big. And they battle, they fight together. And you saw really a team defending with 11. So, really following the rules and being a discipline.
For the first time in a while, does it feel like there were more positives than negatives out there?
It's about winning. And I just saw the last weeks was a lot against us, but you have to turn that, and it's only up to us. And we knew that, and we said that the team acknowledged this, and we have seen the answer on the pitch.
What did you make of the goal as well?
Oh, it was a brilliant goal, and was really lovely played. But I know also in the games like Munich. Arsenal, we played very good spells in the game, but then we gave easy goals away. And as I said, there was a lot against us, like tonight again, and like a disallowed goal. And I would not say that it was not a goal or not a goal, that it was not fair to recall him, but it was against us. And we have seen so many things in the last couple of weeks against us, and then all the injuries, we have to deal with it. And so that has to be a first step up.
How pleased are you as well, particularly for Andre Onana to keep a clean sheet tonight?
Absolutely, but he was really showed personality. He was really calm, composed. He did everything right, in and out of possession, leads his backline. I thought very good performance.
It looked as though Reguilón came off with an injury. How much are injuries affecting your team at the moment?
Reguilón was ill, and that tells something about the character and the spirit they want to show. He was ill, but he wanted to play. He wanted to support and he wanted to contribute to the team.
And in overall, in terms of the amount of injuries in the team, is it a concern to you?
Yeah, of course, it's a concern that when you have so many injuries, you have a problem. Already in the routines of your game, you bring players in, they are new, like Reguilón, like Højlund, and you can't bring them slowly. And in the routines of the team, there are many players that are in positions they are not used to play together, like tonight Hannibal, who did a perfect job.
What do you hope this win will do for the team going forward now?
That will give us confidence, absolutely. But yeah, it's only one win, and on Tuesday is the next game.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
A hugely important win for them. He touched on that clean sheet as well, which was massive and big. Did you think for Onana tonight after what happened in the week and the way he was criticised?
No, I think we spoke about his character when he came out the other day, and he spoke. And in those situations I've been there, I would have walked past the mic zone and the press because I wouldn't have wanted to talk at times. So that shows great character. But I think a clean sheet goes a long way to kind of rebuilding that confidence again, and I think that he's going to need that. And this is the first one, hopefully, of many more to come. But you need your teammates around you as well to do their job. He can't do it alone. He's going to need teammates to help him, support him, and he'll continue to improve.
You used the word perfect as well when he was talking about Hannibal Mejbri, who he brought in from the start tonight. Peter, what did you think of him?
Yeah, didn't put foot wrong. I thought he was calm in possession. Used the ball well. Coming off the back of scoring in the last game. Maybe this is his chance now. Lots of fans have called for it, and he didn't put foot wrong tonight.
Yeah, well.
Welcome back to Matchday Live, where Manchester United have the edge at half-time. That doesn't tell you the full story of how this opening half has unfolded. Look at those stats, 42% possession, and then the completed passes weigh heavily in Burnley's favour. Are you surprised, Tim Sherwood, as a manager, to see those stats?
Well, it's not all about possession. The only stat what matters for Ten Hag and Manchester United fans out there is the one at the top, what says 1-0 to Manchester United. But it does tell a certain story. The fact that Burnley are having control of the game. They're taking the ball off of Manchester United and they're not passing it, not really threatening. A couple of times they've threatened. But you'd expect Man United to have more threat than the amount of money they spend. So I would suggest at half-time, the best players are beating the best team.
OK, interesting. Well, let's talk about the goal. Talk us through it. And this came right at the end. Bruno Fernandes with his second goal of the season. But how about this pass from Johnny Evans?
That is an unbelievable ball from Johnny Evans. With his weaker left foot. I mean, it's just perfect. And Bruno's good at this. He's really good. The timing of the run, he's onside. That's perfect. The finish is, Johnny's ball is amazing. But the finish is even better. That goal is almost unstoppable. Bayer just loses sight of Bruno Fernandes. But the ball and the finish are just picture perfect.
Amazing technique. That's what
How
you get.
difficult is that to execute?
When you have top draw players, as a manager, sometimes when your team's not playing that well, you're reliant on world-class players, as Bruno is, to get you out of jail. And that's exactly what he's done at the moment.
And I suspect that goal has just brought a sense of relief to the Manchester United side.
Yeah.
I think they'll be content because Burnley were a threat in that first half. Those stats show they had a lot of the ball. So I think in that sense, they're lucky that they're 1-0 ahead because I think Burnley were at least level with Manchester United in that first half.
Yeah, we'll look at some of their chances in a moment. But Johnny Evans thought he had scored, but Højlund was offside. But we mentioned it before, actually. Johnny Evans has had a good half.
Yeah, Johnny's done OK. They're a bigger side. Physically, it's a mismatch against Manchester United and Burnley, but the two of them stand on the goalkeeper. You see Højlund there. I think you can only stand in there and remain in there if they've got players on the post. But they haven't. So you have to get out with the rhythm of the ball as soon as that ball goes out, because otherwise you're certain to be offside or fouling the goalkeeper. On this occasion, they decide that he's obstructing the goalkeeper, Trafford. And I think the correct decision is to disallow the goal, but it's going to be a threat. It was a great delivery, wasn't it? It was a good in-swing. Reguilón was a great delivery there. And they've got bigger boys, you know, they've got bigger lads in their Man United, and Johnny was unlucky to get that one washed away.
Oh, and you mentioned how well Burnley had done. Now, Anduni had a couple of real key chances in this first half.
Yeah, good chances. And look, and this is how Vincent Kompany wants Burnley to play, you know. You get a lot of bodies forward, get the ball down on the deck and they play, you know. Marcus Rashford stops running there with Roberts. I mean, that's a great chance. It's a good save from Anani. You expect them to make it in that position, but they had good moments in that first half, didn't they, Tim?
Yeah, they can get him around the box and they're good interchange here. You see here, Ramsey just finds Anduni and he should score. I mean, it's a simple finish, really. You would suggest if that was a Man United player, he would end up in the back of the net. That's what you get for quality and spending awful lots of money. But they're still going to be a threat.
Also, we mentioned pre-match Onana. How well has he performed in this opening half? Because he had to make a couple of key saves, didn't he?
Yeah, look, I thought he's a good shot stopper. I think in the Champions League last season, that's why they got to the final, because of the way he played.
He kept 8 clean sheets, actually, Owen.
He did. Look, he's a really good goalkeeper. Obviously, in the sake of Bayern, people are going to notice, but we noticed it. We said before the game, even at Bayern, they played a lot long. And again, Tim, that, you know, rather than trying to get a ball-playing goalkeeper when you play long.
Exactly. I mean, exactly my point is that from what we've seen at the moment, the way Manchester United are playing this season, I'm not sure he warrants coming to Manchester United. I think he's a good goalkeeper and I think he will be a success at United. But at the moment, on the evidence of how we've seen this build-up of the team, it's not worth taking De Gea, who won the Golden Glove last season, out of your side and bringing Onana in just to lump the ball up the field like he's doing. De Gea can take care of that. He can kick the ball 70 yards up the field as well. If you're looking to build up through the thirds, I think this guy will be a success. But you need more than him. You need centre-halves who can handle it. You need midfield players who can get it on the half-turn. You need patterns in front. Don't see any patterns. I don't see what they're trying to achieve apart from get the ball to our world-class players and hopefully they can do something to win us the game.
Venue for this match is Turf Moor. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Burnley taking on Manchester United.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Ball played nicely. McNeil laid into the box. Well blocked, but he must clear it away. Rashford. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, it all counts for naught. Not a good pass. Encouraging stuff from United. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. A yellow card it is, and that could make it difficult for player and official.
Well, it changes the complexion of your game, the way you play your match, especially if you're a defender. You start thinking about the challenges instead of executing them.
Could cross it in here. Cavani. Given away by Manchester United. Well, focusing on our hosts, they are certainly a team with a preference for sitting back and then using their pace on the counter. Lee, is that what you expect from them?
Yeah, I think so, Derek. That's when they're at their best. They're quite happy to give the opposition possession.
Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Vidra. Well, they have the ball once more.